I'm Shirley Coomer, a real estate advisor serving the Phoenix metro area. If you locked in a mortgage rate under 5%, you probably feel like you won something. And in many ways you did. But here's the question I want to gently ask. Is that low rate actually helping your whole financial picture, or is it quietly keeping you stuck? I call this the golden handcuff myth. It's the belief that a low mortgage rate automatically means staying put is the smartest move. And I see this mindset all the time with longtime homeowners here in the Phoenix metro area. A low mortgage rate does not automatically mean low monthly pressure. What matters in real life is not just the rate on the house. It's the total amount leaving your household every month. Over time, something interesting happens. The mortgage often becomes the lowest interest bill in the house. 5% starts to look very attractive. Meanwhile, other debt creeps in quietly. A newer vehicle replaces an older one. A boat or RV fits a new stage of life. Credit cards help bridge gaps as everyday costs rise. Student loans support family goals. None of those decisions are reckless. Most are thoughtful at the time. But because the mortgage feels affordable, it becomes easier to say yes to everything else. And this is where the golden handcuffs form. The house rate becomes untouchable, almost sacred. Yet a 25% credit card feels temporary. A 9% car loan feels manageable. A 15% boat loan feels justified. So let me ask this out loud. Why does a 5% mortgage feel impossible to give up, while much higher rates on everything else feel acceptable? This is not about blame. It's about attention. We focus on the mortgage rate because it's visible and easy to compare. But what actually affects daily life is total cash flow. How much leaves your checking account every month? How much of that is interest? How much flexibility do you really have? Sometimes when homeowners step back and look at the full picture, they realize something surprising. They are not financially strained because of their mortgage. They are strained because of everything surrounding it. In certain situations, using home equity strategically can eliminate multiple high-interest payments. That can simplify the household. It can reduce monthly pressure. It can create breathing room. That does not mean everyone should sell. It does not mean everyone should refinance. It simply means the decision should be based on the entire structure of your finances, not just one number. And there is another layer here. Sometimes the house itself no longer fits the life around it. Maybe fewer people are living at home now. Maybe rooms sit unused. Maybe upkeep feels heavier than it used to. Maybe retirement is on the horizon and predictability matters more. Holding onto a home solely because of a low interest rate can quietly limit your options, especially when the goal shifts from accumulating to simplifying. When I sit down with homeowners, I'm not trying to convince them to move. I'm helping them think clearly. A thoughtful review looks at total monthly expenses. It looks at interest paid across all debts. It looks at how the home fits long-term plans. It looks at timing before decisions are forced by health, income changes, or urgency. And here's what usually happens when someone does this calmly. One of three outcomes. First, staying put still makes perfect sense, and that clarity feels good. Second, small adjustments could reduce stress without moving. Third, a move or downsizing could improve overall cash flow and flexibility. None of those outcomes are wrong. What matters is that the decision is intentional, not automatic. Because the golden handcuff myth is not about bad choices. It's about good choices that slowly stop working together. So before you automatically decide to stay because of your rate, ask a better question. Does my overall monthly picture still support the life I want next? If you own a home in the Phoenix metro area and you're wondering how your equity and your monthly obligations actually fit together, I offer a brief 15-minute conversation to talk it through. No pressure, just clarity. You can call or text me at 602-770-0643. This is Shirley Coomer. Have a great day.